Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, back to Hogwarts. I know it's been a long time, and I actually have a few announcements to make after we get over the fact that this is the 4-year anniversary of Hogwarts. Which is pretty crazy to think about, really, because I didn't expect to still be working on this in 4 years after I started. But it's been a hell of a ride, honestly. And, we talked a bunch last year when it was the 3-year anniversary, me and Connor did, and we just praised you guys for like 20 minutes straight. And a lot of you guys said that it was too long and that we just kept talking, which is why we inevitably did the podcast. But I just want to say that, once again, I am very grateful for all of the support that the Hogwarts has had, especially when it went up for download. A lot of the people who have been there's been a few comments on the videos recently, people asking like, oh, when's the map going to go for download? The map is up on MCPEDL. I will leave a link to the description below if you want to get it. It's not completely updated, because I have done some changes since the download went up, but rest assured, when I do more progress, when I feel like I've done enough to warrant having to re-put the map up on MCPEDL, I will do that. But as it stands right now, I don't need to because I've only done very minimal changes. A lot of the people were asking for coordinates for things. Initially I didn't put them in because I thought people would just want to find stuff on their own and explore. And I feel like that's part of the beauty of the map, is to just find things on your own. But some people don't like that, and I guess I understand. I guess it's a little different from my point of view because I've been so used to flying around the castle for the last 4 years that I can find everything just on the whim of somebody asking. But some other people have issues finding things, so at some point I will do a book like right here at spawn with the coordinates to certain things like all the common rooms and how to get to like London and whatnot, because not a lot of people know about the teleport, even though I mentioned it in the original post on MCPADL. But some people were also asking for a big map, so I put a big map at spawn, which looks really cool because you can see pretty much everything, I mean, even the point of the map where I'm missing trees. But you can see like, this is the quad and the grand staircase and Ravenclaw Tower and the viaduct, the bell towers. You can't see the maze because it's too high up, but I mean, you can see the dragon. And the dragon looks pretty cool from up above. But yeah. Also, Update Aquatic came out, and I'm going to, at some point, do task number 2. I just need to figure out how to place water using commands, because for some reason you can't place the underwater blocks in water if you create like, let me see. Basically, if you have a tank like this, to fill a tank of water this deep, you basically need to place this and then break this. Now, normally, to just your average Minecraft player, that water's filled in. And I thought so too, until I started trying to place the new underwater stuff like kelp. As you can see, you cannot place this stuff. And it's evident on in the lake, because I was trying to, what I was going to do for task 2 was build the towers from the movie and then have a teleport that'll teleport you to just a giant body of water, which I can decorate to hell, because my lake, as you all know, is not deep enough to accommodate such things. But as you can see here, I got a dolphin just chilling out in here. But I've tried detailing the underwater a bit, but you can't place this stuff unless it's all water source blocks. You know, like this is technically a water source because it's only one block deep. I can place stuff here, but I can't place stuff here. And that's because I guess anything below this layer is not technically a source, it's just water. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but also it makes everything a giant pain in the ass. So I'm going to figure out a command at some point to do that. I just need a little bit of time. Because, and this is big news, I am currently a marketplace partner. So, you know, when you load the game up and you go to the store, the content that's in there is made by partners as well as 4J. So, I now have a job working on content for the marketplace, which is incredible. Honestly, it really is. It's amazing. And, you know, as awesome as it is, it also kind of sucks a little bit because I'm putting all of my energy for building things inside of this of the map I'm making for the marketplace currently, and the maps that I'm helping my team work on. So I haven't been able to work on the Hogwarts or the Fallout map, which kind of stinks because the Hogwarts is really what got my name out there, and I know you guys want to see it, and I'm so sorry that I've just been I can't, you know. I've played Minecraft for like 6 years, and I've been playing it for thousands of hours, and when I get on to do work, you know, I get on, I do a few hours of work, and then I get burnt out, and then I'm done. And usually that would happen when I was working on Hogwarts. I would work on Hogwarts, get burnt out, then be done for a few days. But now I'm channeling all my energy into building other things, which is great because you guys will be able to download the stuff in the marketplace and you can experience my stuff easily. But I don't know, man. It's kind of poopy at the same time. But rest assured, you know, I know not everybody wants to pay for content. At some point I want to put the Fallout map up for download. I just need to finish a little bit more of it so that it's not just a waste. And I also will never, because I can't legally, but I also wouldn't because I don't want it to be paid, I will never put the Hogwarts up on the marketplace, and I'll never put the Hogwarts behind any sort of AdFly link or any sort of money barrier shit. I don't believe in doing that because this is as much of a project on my end as it is your guys's. So I feel like charging you guys for this map would just be a ball kick, and I'm not going to do that to you. I promise. So I haven't done too many new things besides doing the map wall, but what I did do was fix platform 9 3/4, and you guys are going to be a lot, I assume you're going to be pretty happy about this. So between platform 9 and 10, whoop, ta-da. So what we did is I had Brent from Forgebook, you know, my friend Brent, we copied and pasted 2 of platform 9 3/4 together to make it a lot longer, as you can see, so I can make the train longer. And I mean, it's the same train for the most part, at least the head is. I had to rebuild all of the rest of the train, but most of the inside is just the same as you saw it before. But I did add a few different compartments in here because they're not all the same. So I built a little storage compartment, and then I built some of the later year compartments with like the tables and like the overhead racks where in Half-Blood Prince Harry's hiding inside Draco's suitcase. And yeah, so that's like that's like the brunt of all of the progress that I've made. I just wanted to come on for the 4th year anniversary and say thank you guys so much for all of the continued support, even if you don't like some of my other content that I'm putting out. I mean, it's just, I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy, and I'm super grateful for everything, honestly. And the fact that when I put the Hogwarts up for download, which is I think the last video that I did on the Hogwarts, you guys were just so happy and supportive and just amazed that you could finally get your hands on the map, and that means the world to me. Like, it really does. Originally, I was not going to put the map up for download until it was finished, and that, as you can see, would have been a bitch because it's far from finished and it's going to take a long time before it is. So, I mean, having you guys be able to have it for now is good enough for me, because you guys really deserve having this map just as much as I do, or just as much as anybody else does. It's amazing how far we've come since 2014. Like, if you go back and you watch like the original 1-hour tour, or you go back and you watch like the original video I made on this Hogwarts, it is so different than what it is now. It's insanely different. And I can't believe, like, I went back not too long ago and I looked at some of this stuff, and I was just amazed at how different the castle was, at how different my thought process was. You know, back then when the castle was shaped completely wrong, I was just sort of like, well, you know, there was nothing I could really do, even though there was, and I was just being a lazy ass. And then when I did the renovation, that video's been blowing up. I mean, you guys are just the best. And I don't monetize my videos. I don't ask for likes. I don't do any of this stuff, but you guys always come in with the support, and I appreciate it to no end. So thank you guys so much. And thank you guys for 4 years of just non-stop Hogwarts stuff. Like, this is like the 20-somethingth video I've done on the Hogwarts, and that's probably like the longest running series on my entire channel. And that's really all thanks to you guys, because if I didn't get so much love from making the Hogwarts stuff, I wouldn't have continued making it. You know, I enjoy making progress and showing my progress, which is kind of the real ball buster of being part of the marketplace, is I'm not allowed to show you guys what I'm working on until it's done. I mean, rest assured, when a map's done and it's been approved and I can show it, I will show it without a shadow of a doubt. But as it stands right now, I can't. And that stinks, because I love showing you guys the stuff I work on, but what can I say? You know, I have a dream job, and I hope that you guys don't see it as me selling out or anything. But if I'm pretty sure that anybody in my shoes would do the exact same thing, because this is the first job I've ever had, and many of you guys may know about my agoraphobia, but you know, I don't get to go out a lot. You know, I don't have a job in real life that I can go to. So having a job where I can work from home be my first job, and what I get to do is build in Minecraft, and I get paid quite a bit to do it. I couldn't think of a better scenario for my first job. It's literally a dream. So, you know, if whether you guys buy the map when it comes out, or you guys just watch my video about the map, or you watch other people play my map, because I'm sure there's a few channels out there that do that. I mean, whatever you choose to do will be fine with me. But thank you guys again. For the last time, I will say thank you. And thanks to all of the channels out there who have done you know, videos on the Hogwarts after it got put up for download. I don't know if many of you guys came over to my channel, but I did comment on as many as I could, at least the ones that were in English, because there was a lot in Spanish, which is great, but I can't speak Spanish and I don't understand it, so I can't really, you know, comment like, hey man, thanks for making a video on my map, dude. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the continued support for the last 4 years. Maybe we'll be at 5 years next year. Who knows? But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.